Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the O.Co Coliseum. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Over 30 home runs on the season for him, so he's definitely a power threat that opposing pitchers have to be careful with.
Plays it first.
Nelson Cruz will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. Hahn has his target. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to short. Oh, what a play. He's up with it. The throw. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Another look to first, and the runner back. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
They'll be looking to duplicate the success they had on that recent homestand where they finished 5-2.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Let it rip right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Have a look.
Martin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. With that, let's look at...
He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on base because he loves to run. In fact, he's in the top 5 in steals in the AL. So we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Swing and a liner. But this will be foul.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Come on.
Iwakuma comes set. Coming at him with the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Williams will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And there goes Coco. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's in time, so a great throw there erases Crisp, stealing second.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Gutierrez ranging back to the track. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Nothing. So a pivotal moment, Wolf, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and well.
To second for one, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Michael Williams will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. And that retires the side. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Michael Williams gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And game 1 of this series was a tough way to start a road trip. They played well, but wound up dropping a 1-run decision, so they'll be looking to make up for that here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on, kid, get
Walker
on
gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Reggie Wolf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gray into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. Grounded back up. The stop. To first. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Well, this game...
Coming to the plate now, Nori Aoki, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion. You can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here.
Hey, plays it first.
Nelson Cruz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Michael Williams is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. Michael Williams will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now.
We see out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And even though this is only one run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some...
And here we go.
Robinson Cano will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Kyle Seager will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a nice double play.
Michael Williams stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on hold. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 6-2 game. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Boy, I'm not sure.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
They left 15 men on base.
Now on a Sunday afternoon, the show has baseball from the O.co Coliseum. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners. Michael Williams will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
In there at the knees, strike 1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Martin. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen some.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. At the plate, Michael Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Grounded to third. There is Seager. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second.
Nelson Cruz will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Sent on the ground out to second. The second. Over to Butler at first. A double play and the inning is over. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Beautiful diving. He goes to first in time.
Oh, love it.
Oh, and he's in a lot of pain out there and will be carried off the field by the training staff. I think it's safe to say he's likely to miss a significant amount of time because of this. Manuel Andino. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Franklin Gutierrez. He's our top.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. The Diamondbacks took down the visiting Mariners 1-0.
Michael Williams steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive it.
You hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And once they fell behind.
Here we go.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Runner, he's going.
And he'll step off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
On the ground to short. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on it.
2 outs, fellas.
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order after 1. Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gray sets, 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yunel Escobar has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play.
Michael Williams is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance.
Williams.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, need you
Swing,
right here,
line,
kid.
drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Chris Davis will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Rich Ayala stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Grounded to third. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. At the plate, C.J. Cron. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. To short, hit hard. Williams. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Sammy Vaccaro steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Butler, but it's too late, and they'll settle for the 1. Yunel Escobar will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. The 2-2 pitch. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Now to the plate, Michael Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
In there, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Come on now.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Chris Davis waits on deck. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Kevin Valido will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Here's a high pop-up. Semien camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
And as a defender, these are the...
C.J. Cron will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. Back here on the MLB minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Michael Williams is our subject, having signed only a one-year deal with this organization during the offseason. For whatever reason, the two sides couldn't come to any kind of long-term agreement, so we'll have to go through the contract process again after the year.
Well, you know, you hear a lot about players wanting that security of a long-term contract, but sometimes it is in their best interest to sign a one-year deal. I mean, think about it. You can drive your price tag up even higher if you have a monster year, and a lot of players will do just that, and they'll use it as their motivation to play. And it can be a good thing for an organization as well. I mean, typically, one-year deals aren't that expensive, and they give that team a chance to see how this player is going to develop.
Okay. Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Seattle Mariners.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch two-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Felix Hernandez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he was really solid, close to 20 wins. This year, I expect a lot of the same.
Michael Williams steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
And he lays off for ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
No, that's foul.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Brad Brown, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well, with 2 strikes,
Adam Lind gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
To short. Williams. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1 after 1. Michael Williams is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Lind. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
At the plate, Brad Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Gray gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled on the... Stop. The throw. He's out.
Oh, wow. Made it look easy.
Ketel Marte comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 3 innings complete. Kyle Seager comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Nobody down here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
They put him away.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Michael Williams will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brown ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Michael Williams will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Kyle Seager is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Hit to short. To his right. And a good throw gets him one gone. Michael Williams makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Dig! Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Hunter Pence.
First for the victorious Seattle.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Seattle Mariners.
With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Taijuan Walker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, remember last year he had an ERA in the low 3s. Very dependable, very consistent. One of the most reliable pitchers in the game.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could.
Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First and second here with nobody out. To first, right to him. To second for one.
He's out.
On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things.
Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Walker steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Designated hitter, Yonder Alonso.
Alejandro De Aza will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Grounded to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw never really had a chance, and I'd be shocked if that's not an infield single here to kick off the inning.
Well, here's another look. This looked to be a fairly routine play. Just might have hit him, though, on the heel of the glove, and now they've got a leadoff base runner.
Yonder Alonso stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Walker comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do.
So stepping in, Mark Canha, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, he missed the stop. He's up with it. The throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Right here. Need you right here, kid. Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
The 0-2 home. He pulls this one into right, hence the catch, and now here's the runner breaking from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Williams steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Diaz under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy.
Nelson Cruz gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Now, definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
He's out.
Michael Williams will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the ninth.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Game number 3 of this new season between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's got a 6-game hit streak going, and he's a very dangerous hitter when he's hot.
Hisashi Iwakuma gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he was very effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving him a chance to win every time out.
Michael Williams will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
0-1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
And it's been a good series for them so far here, too. They've been able to take the first 2 games, and now they're set up in good shape to make it a clean sweep.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Kyle Seager will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Williams. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine. In now, Reggie Wolf. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, you better appreciate it when it happens, because you're not going to see him go yard too often.
On the ground, it could be two. Lowry. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Michael Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martin is camped under this one. One pitch, one away.
Up next for Oakland,
Michael Williams will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Michael
Let's go now.
Williams.
One time.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike two. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Iwakuma steps into the wind, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And I think he finally just got...
Chris Davis stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. He's got it to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Nelson Cruz strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on. Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Here we go.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Chris Davis gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Iwakuma comes set. 1-2 on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. To the hole left side, and it's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 5-2 game.
Well, apparently, they still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now...
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen.
It's time for baseball in the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. It's the home opener at Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Emilio Bonifacio will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. To short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Michael Williams will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
Here we go now. Michael Williams.
Shoemaker comes set. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Michael Williams stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 out. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Full count. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Left side.
Right here. On the
backhanded. On to first. And the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to the Coliseum right after this. Jet Bandy strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Michael Williams will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
A pause and the 0-2.
Ball.
0-2 is a fastball that
1 ball,
misses
2 strikes,
inside.
count.
1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is
Hey,
just
come on
for
now,
show
one time,
there.
right here.
He's
He's
not
right here,
trying to
kid.
throw this for a strike.
Off-speed pitch
2 balls,
in the dirt
2
as he
strikes.
takes it for a ball.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker.
Come on, big guy,
Michael
get your
Williams
pitch and let it
will
rip.
stand in
Go.
now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
0-1, no strike.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And he takes a called strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Ain't no one better right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is line to left. Vaccaro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 3-0. Jet Bandy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Flip of it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 3-1.
They left 3 men on base.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He went deep last game, and he seems ready.
Michael Williams gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, You can bet they'll take it.
Nope.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of him. With the base.
Chris Davis will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Come on, big guy. Stay
Richards comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Ground ball left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. After one, no score. Stepping in, Sean McCormick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Here, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit to short. Williams is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about one of the best arms in all of baseball, Josh Reddick absolutely possesses one of them. You just don't run on Reddick. We'll see if anybody tries in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here we go.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
As far as pitchers go, it seems like you're never far away from working out of danger if you've got that good sinking fastball. Here he's going to start this pitch.
Michael Williams digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Come on, big guy.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Tap fouled at home plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Crone is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Sean McCormick will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 6 and the A's 1. Michael Williams will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Michael Williams.
Let's go now. One time.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
What a difference 5 days can make.
All right,
Michael
one
Williams
time.
stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Michael Williams.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
That evens it up 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
Right here,
Back to
find the
first,
ball.
so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play.
Ray Navarro is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hit on the ground to short. Williams. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mike Trout gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. In to score is the runner from third. Michael Williams comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
Stay through, let's go.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
There we go.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
12 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California from the O.Co Coliseum. Today, the finale of this. Michael Williams will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
And he lays off for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup.
He's looking to extend his hitting streak to an even 10 games. I like his chances with the way he's been swinging the bat.
Rip it up there.
The shortstop, Michael
Williams is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Skied into straightaway right. McCormick giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
now batting, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Michael Williams will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Let it rip right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Carlos Perez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And this is on the ground. Would be 2. On to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. So a big moment here and standing in, Michael Williams. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Sean McCormick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. To short, hit hard. Williams. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Yunel Escobar stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Plays at 1 now.
Grounded to short. Williams takes. Throw to Butler takes care of him, and that retires. Striding into the box, Michael Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Ball 1.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there. All right, one time right here.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, any way
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
just the
any way
same
you can.
pitch
Here we go.
3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from him.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Angels tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Michael Williams will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the series riding losing streaks. So the good news, someone's going to get back in the win column here. Other than that, not a whole lot of good to report for either side.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
Line drive to left. Teaza will get there, and he puts it away to Ketel Marte will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest.
To short, hit hard. Gets dirty. To first. It's there. He got him.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting ninth.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Michael Williams stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Let it fly. Let's go right here. Oh, baby, see
this is line to left. Teaza is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate,
Nelson Cruz will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the score, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is.
Michael Williams will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Michael Williams will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Hey, keep going up there,
Full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Oh, on the ground to short. Lowry.
Out.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners. Nelson Cruz will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
Hunter Pence will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Drilled on the ground to short. Way to get dirty. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort there.
Let her in right here.
Michael Williams will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Paxton's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And it eats him up a bit. And a good effort on the recovery throw, but it never really had much of a shot. And I'd be surprised. Mark Canha will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Runners on the move for second. Line to left. Martin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error. Michael Williams stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. You're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 3-0. Had the green light there, but he's fooled by the curve. 3-1.
And that's the swing you're going to take on 3-0?
Let's go now.
Really?
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. There is Seager. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Kyle Seager will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like very best stuff.
To second for one. On to first, and they double up Seager.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do something.
Brad Brown will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
To short. Williams scoops. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman.
Here we go.
Stepping in, Michael Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a dive, but he's back.
Get on for us. Here we go.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw up the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No. Kyle Seager will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ketel Marte will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Leading off the inning, Michael Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Swing and a little tapper.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, and there's one away. And, guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was...
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.co Coliseum. Michael Williams will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, EK? Michael Williams is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Now he's got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a... He gathers the throw. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Michael Williams will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Diaz is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Leonis Martin takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, base hit right. The infield would probably...
Oh, wow, what a stop. He goes to first. He beat it out.
Good effort, though.
Michael Williams will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Number 10.
And will hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Cishek pauses. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
All even now, 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch. Come on, big
Set
dog.
to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. He's hitting over 400 so far here in April. Obviously, we can't get too excited about it because there is so much season left, but he's off to a great start.
Martin Perez. Michael Williams will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 4 in Wednesday's ball game. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, and there's one away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot.
Michael Williams will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Hey, come on, guys.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Scooped up. Lowry over to Butler at first. A double play, and the inning is over. Billy Butler will start us out when we return. 3 innings complete. The A's lead it. So striding in, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
2 outs, fellas.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A dive, and he brings it in. And he might have saved a couple of runs that time as the inning is over. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this. Michael Williams will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Run it out.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just...
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands. A lot to get excited about so far.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Despite an outstanding effort. Michael Williams will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hunk.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit to short. Glove by Bogarts. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. Still down by a count of 4-2. Travis Shaw steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Grounded to short. Williams. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Dustin Pedroia. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but
another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball. Michael Williams will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Price pauses. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd. And
meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that.
Chris Davis will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Bradley has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they get a... Travis Shaw will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. After one, no score. Into the box now, Michael Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Castillo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
2 down now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Michael Williams steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Like you can, come on.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
In the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Michael Williams will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Michael
Williams. Time right now, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Mark Hanna will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and...
Come on, guys.
Rich Ayala comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a pitch.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come
now
on
this
now.
is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Stepping in, Mike for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Williams.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them.
And in a tie ball game late, they're going to make a move here as we'll see a pinch runner come on at first base. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Billy Burns. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
No one better. Need you right there.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. Josh Begley is into the ball game here as he takes over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He hasn't been missing much lately.
Michael Williams will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Quintana
right
into
here.
the windup. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Sands is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Eaton will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Todd Frazier gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Semien is there for it.
I go.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ruben Tejada will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Chopped weakly to the left. Williams in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
So striding in, number 10, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Williams.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Calling for it, Santiago, 1 out. Into the box, Jimmy Palmero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Michael Williams will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now, and he will scroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more.
Mark Canha will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Trying to hold the lead. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back. Glenn Spoon will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Brett Laurie will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first.
Michael Williams will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Robertson pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. On the ground near home. Navarro scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets under. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this. Michael Williams will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here.
Ain't nobody out now.
Adam Eaton will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Andino is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting.
Glenn Spoon will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Michael Williams is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th.
He's just
stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter. This is his favorite side to hit from.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they... Michael Williams will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Santiago is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Come on now.
Looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. To short. Williams is up with... Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Michael Williams will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1.